Here at Radio.co, we've used the power of online radio to fix the communication problems that distribution companies see too often. For clothing and lifestyle brand Next, for example, we created a branded internal radio station which reaches their 10,000 drivers and warehouse staff and is the force behind their employee engagement. So why do distribution companies partner with us? Well, it's because the commonplace solutions just aren't working anymore, and employers aren't aware of any other way to go about it. So we provide that competitive advantage in making their fleets far more efficient. And here's why. To be successful in fleet management, you'll know clear communication is a must. From route changes to prompting safety checks, a fleet manager needs to be able to reach their drivers with ease. But it doesn't stop there. Working alone and on the road, fleet drivers can be isolated from other parts of the company. Engaging them is key to ensuring they're kept updated and feeling valued. Establishing a positive driver-dispatch relationship and healthy communication is an important aspect of a driver satisfaction and retention. A UK government report cites these as influencing a driver's intention to quit. In a time where forecasts predict that the UK HGV industry will need 40,000 new drivers each year until 2028, this is of vital importance to maintain your fleet. The challenge? Communicating with drivers when it's neither safe nor practical for them to check screens. Thankfully, audio is a medium that drivers already use whilst working, as Radar reports that 26% of all radio listening happens in vehicles. And broadcasting audio enables super-fast communication to any number of drivers. Better yet, online broadcasting means drivers can be reached even in the most remote parts of the world. Now, the simplest way to broadcast audio to your fleet is by having a dedicated online company radio station beamed directly to your drivers' devices and placed throughout their cab stereos. Now, we'll dive into how a dedicated radio station can benefit your fleet, but first, let's take a deeper look at why clear communication is so important. Why communication in fleet management matters. Ensuring a fleet is sustainable requires constant oversight and flexibility. Fleet managers will be constantly reviewing the most efficient routes, driver behaviour, and vehicle conditions to ensure goods keep moving. Now, this oversight is an important part of fleet management, but only with the right communication in place. In this report, drivers are cited as feeling disrespected and unsupported by their dispatchers. It's clear logistics can be stressful for both parties, so establishing clear communication where you can demonstrate compassion and respect is key. But one common form of fleet communication is instant messaging through telematic software. Now, despite its popularity, only 40% of frontline staff within the logistics and distribution industry think current communication is effective. The problem is tone can't be conveyed over text, making it difficult to demonstrate that much needed compassion and respect. Worse still, instant messaging still requires a driver to check a screen. This is either unsafe or not so instant if the driver waits until they next pull over to review that message. Conversely, as well as delivering nearly instantaneous messages safely, radio communication lets dispatchers and managers connect with drivers on a personal level. It helps them strike the right tone to keep drivers on their side. It lets managers show the understanding and demonstrate empathy in tricky situations, improving drivers' experience and reducing stress. If you're looking to improve fleet performance and your driver's experience, a dedicated radio station is the missing link. 3 benefits a dedicated radio station can bring to your fleet. Number 1, positive recognition for safe driving. Fleet safety is not only paramount in protecting your workforce, but also your business's sustainability. Needless to say, even if fleet accidents are lucky enough to have no casualties, they cost time and money. Safe driving goes hand in hand with fleet efficiency, and fleet managers use gamification and positive recognition as an effective strategy to increase it. Often, fleet management systems for tracking driver behavior and vehicle performance are already in place. But when paired with a dedicated radio station, fleet managers can praise safe driving behavior in real time. For fleet managers who incentivize safe driving with reward schemes, a dedicated radio station can update drivers with leaderboards and recent winners. Various companies with fleets have gamified safe driving, like coupling a driver's safety score with incentives. These incentives include a tiered bonus scheme where half of a driver's bonus is tied to their safety score in a sliding scale. Others include an annual $20,000 bonus for a driver with the highest score. Number 2. Company involvement. The demands on your fleet driver's time are great. Alongside the actual driving, there's the legally required rest periods and accompanying admin from maintaining a vehicle and transporting goods, meaning the email updates you devise for your desk-based employees don't have the same uptake for your deskless staff. With little engagement, it's easy for drivers to feel separate and disenchanted with the company. To keep all employees engaged, smart companies need to diversify their communication strategy. By using a dedicated, private radio station, companies can update their drivers with ease, fostering a sense of involvement and engagement and helping them feel a valued part of the company team. 3. Fleet efficiency. Drivers are the backbone of logistics and supply chain industries, and they deliver nearly everything we eat, we wear, or consume. But these industries are fraught with challenges with knock-on effects for fleets. Keeping fleets efficient in an age of supply chain disruption, fuel price fluctuations, and regulatory compliance requires flexibility, be that a route change or scheduling in vehicle maintenance. Naturally then, you'll need the ability to communicate clearly and quickly with drivers when they're on shift. While there are plenty of systems in place to monitor driver efficiency and decision-making, few offer a safe way for HQ to communicate directly with drivers. Private company online radio station, on the other hand, is that missing link. Through audio, a fleet manager can communicate to one or more drivers at once, with little delay and with a personal touch. How can fleet drivers listen to their dedicated radio station? Fleet drivers cover big distances, and distance limits traditional radio. But by broadcasting online, your drivers can tune in from anywhere they have an internet connection and a smartphone. Radio.co makes it easy to tune in your dedicated radio station by providing several listening options. Your radio station is available on any device, be that personal or company-owned. Drivers can make use of their in-cab Wi-Fi for streaming or use their personal data. And we provide stream quality options to keep the demands on their data light. But the best option would be to listen through your own mobile app dedicated to your station. Radio.co apps can be controlled with voice assistants like Siri or Google. So when they're on the road, drivers just need to ask their voice assistant to play the station to tune in. While a dedicated online radio station improves fleet performance, the idea of launching one can be overwhelming. But that's why working with our internet radio broadcasting platform, Radio.co, ensures it's smooth sailing and doesn't put unnecessary demands on your time. Radio.co is an all-in-one solution that provides all the tools, software, and support needed to create and manage your very own online radio station. Now, for companies wanting to take control themselves, we offer a completely managed solution. Here, we use your communication goals to design and build your company radio station from scratch. We'll create show structures, regularly update music, and take control of all your editing and scheduling. We'll also produce fresh content that reflects your company and motivates your drivers with little demands on your time. And we'll make sure your drivers have options in how they listen to your company radio station by providing custom-built radio apps, an Alexa skill, and even private podcasting. Not to mention, you'll have priority support and a guiding hand whenever you need it. So, ready to elevate your internal communications? Get in contact with the Radio.co solutions team via studio@radio.co to arrange a consultation. And until next time, take care and happy broadcasting. Want to take your radio station to the next level? Well, here at Radio.co, we don't just specialise in launching new radio stations, but elevating existing ones too. For example, do you have an internet radio station that doesn't seem to be hitting that audience you want? Are you unsure whether the branding or the content you've created is right? Are there just too many industry buzzwords and equipment types that you can't get your head around? Allow me to offer my expertise. For just $50, you can schedule in a 50-minute consultation with me to go through every aspect of your station, with the goal of refocusing and revitalizing your efforts to mold it into something that you're truly happy with. Even if you don't have a radio station or podcast yet, but you'd like some guidance on how to get off to a strong start, then please don't hesitate to get in touch. Don't let stress and small audience numbers get you down. Get in touch via studio@radio.co and we'll put our heads together to turn this thing around.